Today, the DJI FPV drone latest leaks and updates. You will see the latest leaked images of this thing and also the expected release date. Let's get right to it. Hey guys, Felix here with Quadcopterguide, and on this channel I help you get the most out of your drones and other camera gear. Today we're talking DJI FPV drone once again. It's kind of crazy. And to be honest, by this point in time, February of 2021, I had expected to see this DJI FPV drone, or at least the version 2 of the FPV goggles in people's hands. We saw that DJI posted the version 2 of the goggles on the store. I covered that in a previous video, but for those that didn't see that, DJI listed the version 2 of the DJI FPV goggles on the Chinese store for sure. I'm not sure if it made it to the US store and it got pulled, but it was visible for me personally on the Chinese DJI store, and I could see it there just being out of stock and with the email in there to be notified when it's available. I'm not sure what happened there with the launch, what the reason was for that. Of course, the version 2 of the goggles are the goggles that are included with the DJI FPV drone in that combo with the remote controller, the version 2 of the DJI FPV remote, the DJI FPV drone, and the version 2 of the goggles. What do we have today? Today we've got some more leaked images about one of the most crucial aspects of the DJI FPV drone, and any drone for that matter. And also we look at the expected release date of this drone, since we don't have it yet. Now the release date. I honestly think that this release date for the DJI FPV drone was either moved at least once or twice so far. And the reason I think that is that the FCC filings are now back from December, beginning of December if I'm not mistaken. So quite a lot of time has passed since then, and the maximum amount of time that we've seen from a FCC filing that DJI has to do for every consumer electronic product, and everybody else for that matter, and the actual release of the consumer product from DJI has been 2 months. So we're looking at beginning of February, which at the time of this recording, at the time of the release of this recording, we're getting at that 2-month mark. So this product release might actually push that measurement of time between FCC filing and release, but that's okay. Now, notorious DJI leaker Osita LV on Twitter tweeted that he thinks that the DJI FPV drone will come before March 10th. Now, I don't know what the importance of that day is, but if that were true, look at the calendar, we've got beginning of February, then we've got a little bit of time. Now, what you need to know is that, of course, DJI is a Chinese company, and the Chinese celebrate Chinese New Year. And that holiday, and it's a national holiday, and there's quite a bit of time off, that takes place from February 11th to the 17th. So if on those days employees are not working, or, you know, the marketing departments, the production departments, the shipping departments, all those departments are going to be off that time, it doesn't make sense to release a new product like this, which I think will sell really well, right before that time when everybody goes off for a week. So I think it makes the most sense for the DJI FPV drone to come out between February 18th and this March 10th date. So if I were to, you know, set a bet on when we see this thing, I would pick February 18th to March 10th. So what do you think about that release date? Do you think that's plausible for the DJI FPV drone to come after Chinese New Year? Do you think they'd squeeze it out now, maybe right before I publish this video, right after? Let me know in the comments down below, and I can't wait to see what your guess is for the DJI FPV drone. Just write something like, I believe the DJI FPV drone will come on XYZ date. Can't wait to see what you guys have to say. All right, let's get to the exciting stuff. The new leaked images and also a leaked video of the DJI FPV drone. Now, if you haven't seen the previous leaked images and videos that have come out, there have been quite a lot, and I don't want to rehash that in every video for my subscribers that do tune into these. Thanks everybody, ladies and gents. So if you want to see the previous videos about the DJI FPV drones and all the leaks that have been out, then make sure you check out this playlist right up here. Also on that playlist, there's all kinds of cool DJI FPV powered drones that I have built over the years, and just feel free to check it out. Lots of cool content there. All right. The newly leaked images and videos of this thing. Now there's a pretty cool video floating around that I will show in a second here, but check out these images. We finally have a good understanding of what kind of a battery will drive this DJI FPV quad. Here you can see 2 of them actually on this cardboard box, and that is a very unique looking battery. We can tell it's DJI based on the DJI here on top. You see the 4 LED bars to check how much power is left in the battery, and of course the button to turn on the drone and also to turn on the battery itself. Here on the sides you can see there's these plastic guides which will help guide the battery or lock it in place. And this here is very unique for DJI batteries. This is the first time we've seen kind of a flexible bendable battery lead, and that's exactly what this is. You've got the positive and negative terminals, and we'll take a more detailed look at that in a second. These rubber bumpers here on the battery is also very interesting. This will most likely rest the drone on the ground or very close to it. And we'll take a look at that in a bit here. So here's one more angle. You can see the bottom here. This will be at the bottom and it'll slide into the drone from the rear. And then here, another look at the new battery lead, the flexible one. We'll get a better look at that also in a second. Here we go. So it's a lithium-ion polymer battery. DJI puts that on all their batteries. They're essentially lithium polymer batteries, just like you saw in every single Mavic, except the original Mavic Mini. That one used pure lithium-ion batteries. Lithium polymer gives you a higher discharge rating than lithium-ion, so you can tell this is a performance-oriented drone. It is 6 cells. That is huge. That is the largest battery in terms of cell count on DJI consumer drones. And at 6 cell, you can see that the nominal voltage is 22.2, fully charged 25.2, the max charge voltage, and a rated capacity of 2,000 milliamp hours. That is a big battery. Unfortunately, I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit pricey. So if you have the option, get the Fly More combo whenever this gets out. I would recommend you do that. Do you want to know when that moment in time is? Do you want to receive an email from me when that happens? Then make sure you check out this URL here on the screen. Sign up there and I will send you an email the second you can order this thing. All right, let's get back on the computer. So very large, you've got the plastic external frame of the battery to protect it. You might say, why isn't there plastic everywhere? To leave a window like this on multiple sides helps cool the battery. Yes, this blue towel is going to be important in a second here, but here you can see the flexible battery lead. You've got the positive on the left side, the negative on the right, and you can see with this kind of press down plug, based on these notches missing, you can't put it on backwards, which is good, otherwise you'd fry your drone if you did that. And you can see the silicone wire inside this flexible kind of lead cable tray or whatever you want to call this. This looks like 12 or 14 gauge wire. Probably 12. This thing is 6 cell, a lot of power and a lot of juice. All right, so I was talking about the blue towel. Now check out this video clip. Now in that clip, you can see that we've got that same blue towel as these images were taken from. And if you were wondering if these batteries are fake or whatever, this video kind of confirms this is a definite product in the wild. Somebody has it. It was posted on a Chinese social media site, I'm not sure where. So there you go, confirmation that this thing is real. And this person, whoever it is testing it out in the wild. This one is a little bit higher resolution. You can see those kind of landing feet or feet. Kind of interesting that the battery itself is touching the ground, but that's what this appears to be. All right, so this next clip is pretty exciting. It's the first time we see something, and that is going to be the kind of startup routine of the DJI FPV drone. So let's roll that one now. That is weird. That's definitely not the usual DJI ESC startup sound, and I'm pretty sure it's the drone. I don't know what that is. What do you guys think that noise is? Do you think it's the drone, or do you think it's something else in this room making that noise? Can't wait to see what you guys think about that. It almost sounds kind of Transformer-ish, I don't know. All right, so there you have the latest updates on the DJI FPV drone. Once again, let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about those developments. What did you think of the battery? What do you think the release date's gonna be on this thing? Let me know down below. I can't wait to get into a great conversation with you guys down there. And of course, for more updates, don't forget to subscribe. And those of you guys that want to be notified via email when this thing comes out, then make sure you check out the link in the description below as well for that. All right, guys, I hope you guys are staying safe, staying warm, wherever you are in the world. In the meantime, check out some of these other videos. I've got 2 options here for you. Pick your favorite. If you want to learn more about the DJI FPV drone, and also drop the playlist down below. All right, take care, guys. Bye.